Hey guys, welcome back to GTA 5. So today we'll be seeing about the speedometer mod. So if you're wondering where to download this mod, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can choose between digital and analog variants. There are tons of speedometers available on the website. You're free to download them. Let's see how the speedometer mod works. So basically, to toggle between the speedometer mod menu, you can just press the F10. So you get some 8 to 10 choice over here to set between. So in the general settings, you get to turn on and off the mod. So it's your choice whether you need the speedometer to be shown on the vehicle or not. Next thing is that active settings. You can change the active settings presets to whatever choice you need. There are 3 choices. I chose the one. And mod menu can be toggled between the F10. As I told you previously, you can always change it. And refresh intervals can be minimized on how powerful your system is. So I left it at default. The toggle HUD is basically if you need to turn off the speedometer mode on any particular vehicle, you can always switch it off. In case if I want to turn off the speedometer mode on this car, I can just make it off. So I leave it on every vehicle. And units, I prefer metric system, so I left every single vehicle on kilometer per hour. You can always change it to knots or miles or kilometer per hour. It's left to you. And features, coming to features, again you can see the RPM meter is analog, and you can make it switch. You can switch it off, and you have the LED RPM meter as you saw in the preset. So I prefer analog. I left it here. And the gears are showing now, so you can switch off them and on. And the engine damage, I'll come into this soon. So there are tons of options available here. You can play around with, and optics, so you can always change the color of the speedometer here with playing around with numbers. So speed factor, make sure the speed factor is 100% because this is a ratio relative to the map. In case if you are wondering what happens if we increase the speed, so if it is placed at 150, just assume, okay, let's make it 200. So basically what happens when you make it 200 is that it's the twice the amount of actual speed. So if you're basically moving at 40, it shows 80, and if you're moving at 100, it shows 200. So it moves on like that. Check this out. And you can always make it as low as possible. 50 is minimum. So let's see what happens on 50. It's the same thing opposite. If you're traveling at 100, it shows 50, and if you're traveling at 50, it shows 25. And yeah, it goes like this. So I prefer 100. And placement, if you come to the placement, it's your choice to place with the RPM meter on the left or on the top. I prefer top, so I left it there. And as always, you can move around the speedometer with XY axis and other things. I don't want to touch these things. And finally, the last one is analytics. Here you can test the acceleration of any vehicle from 0 to 100, and you can set it to how much of speed you want. So I leave it from 0 to 100. When it's on, you can check this acceleration out here. So this vehicle made it to 100 in 6.82 seconds. And that's it with this mod. And let's see what the vehicle damage does to the speedometer, as I told you before.
Oh shit!
I don't know to what extent you people can see this, but just a second, let me crash a bit harder so that you can see the difference. Yeah, as you can see, the speedometer is turning a bit red. And yeah, that's it with this mod, guys. Thank you for watching this video.